one aspect of my job that I don't really think about a lot is the fact that I have to talk to people that I don't know. The whole point of customer service, I suppose, is that you're talking to customers. You're talking to people almost constantly. Now, as a driver, I don't really deal with this a whole lot. The interactions are brief. They open the door. I say, here we are. They take the food. They say, thank you. And I say, all right, yeah, y'all enjoy. That's really it. Now, there are instances where there is a little bit more of an interaction. I apologize for my voice. I don't know if I'm sick or have allergies right now, but there's something wrong with me. But there are instances where I have to actually talk and like form a conversation with these people. And I've been getting better at it. I've been getting better at interacting with people I don't know. I've always struggled with it growing up. It just wasn't my talking to people wasn't my strong suit. Um, what's helped a lot is doing these videos, doing my normal videos, doing my streaming, because I have to talk. I have to talk, and even though there's not a physical person to talk to, I still have to imagine I'm talking to someone, right? I say this because today I was delivering an order to some guy working at PetSmart. Now, whenever we deliver an order really fast, sometimes the customer goes, "Man, that was really fast." Now, I never know what to fucking say in that scenario. I don't know what to fucking respond to that with. Like, "Yup, did my job right," you know? I don't know what to say. And I hand him a pizza. He goes, "Man, I wasn't expecting y'all to get here that quick." And I'm like, "Yep, we always are." And then as I said that, I felt, you know how when you say something embarrassing, you feel your tummy like kind of tighten up. You know, I stood there. I felt my stomach tighten up. I felt like, oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. And then I go, all right, man, you enjoy. And I walked to my car. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck says that, man? That's not what humans sound like. And I felt so embarrassed. And that happens multiple times where whenever I hate when people ask me or when people tell me like, "Oh, you guys were quick." Like, okay, thanks. That's my fucking job, man. Whatever. But I've been talking to people, talking to strangers is really it's getting a hell of a lot easier. I'll tell you what. I'm able to kind of like talk and stand up for myself a little bit more in the sense of like I used to not be able to talk to fast food workers about an order being wrong. If I had pickles like on my burger, I just dealt with it. You know, if I said no tomatoes and then that bitch had tomatoes, I just said fuck it and I just dealt with it. You know, I took them off. But recently I've been able to like actually stand up for myself and go, you know what? No, I go wait and I go, hey, I'm so sorry, but you put tomatoes on my shit, man. I need a new burger because the tomato juices are everywhere. You know, I'm getting better at doing that. It's one of those things like since I've been doing this job for 2 years, my skill of being able to talk to strangers has definitely improved a lot. But there's still moments where I don't know what to say. Now it might sound like here where these like sentences they don't sound like they sound natural and they don't sound like I'm trying to get as many words out before I run out of breath in my sentence. But that is kind of how it sounds like when I talk to strangers, or honestly when I do pre-recorded videos where it's not me looking at a camera where I'm trying to just do a voiceover. It'll be more like I'll be like, and then oh fuck, I don't know how to explain that, but I don't know how to talk perfect like correctly within a certain cadence when I'm talking to people. Um, without sounding like an idiot. I always talk like I'm running out of breath at the end of my sentence because I don't know how to properly like breathe when I'm talking to people. So then I end up looking really stupid. Today some lady's dog bit my fucking leg. Like, and I had to act off cool, you know. It didn't like actually like break any of my, it bit my shin. It just tore my pants up a little bit. Didn't like do anything else. But she was like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, yep, yeah, I'm all right, ma'am. Oh my God, yeah, my dog, he's such a little baby. He's old, and I don't even live here. And something, so I'm like, yep, yep, dog's fine, man. I had another dog who walked around and bit me in the butt once. I didn't know how to fucking get out of that situation, man. I don't know how to talk. I didn't know how to talk my way out and be like, no, I'm alright, man. You're okay. I don't really care. But it's definitely like a skill I'm still trying to work on because I mean I like interacting with people, and it's one of those things where like I know I'm bad at it, but in the moment I kind of forget that I'm bad and can just fake it, fake my way through it. I'm thinking of the other day whenever I got Whataburger and they forgot to put my onion rings in the bag. I had to wait, and it's so embarrassing, like standing around waiting for someone to come like help you. But I did it. I put my product aside. I stood there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, is something wrong, sir?" And I'm like, yeah, there were no onion rings in the bag. Need my onion rings or some shit." I was like, "Hey, you forgot my onion rings or something, bro." Like I didn't know how to do it. I don't know how to ask, but I sounded like a fucking dickhead. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, let me get those real quick." And then she walks to the bag and gets my fucking onion rings. And then she goes, "Oh, here you are, sir. Sorry about that." I'm like, "Oh, no, you good, bet. Yo, you good." And I walked down. I went to go eat, and something so simple as that felt like low key an achievement for me, which is kind of pathetic, but baby steps are still steps regardless. Every day we strive for improvement, and that was a bit of improvement, and that's okay with me. Moral of today's video is that public speaking and trying to talk to new people is fucking difficult. This would here, what I'm doing right now is difficult. Um, Recording videos is difficult, but I do this every day. I do my job damn near every day. I record videos, I stream damn near every day, and I'm getting better at speaking without sounding like a fucking like loser who doesn't know how to talk to people. And the slight daily improvement that I'm making, it is cumulative, I don't fuck. It adds up, you know. I'm so fucking sick right now. More of the story today. Every single day when you're actively trying to improve a skill about yourself, seeing the gradual improvement and acknowledging that improvement is very important to kind of milestone your own progress. Um, Even though today I did have some embarrassing moments in which I wasn't getting the correct words out and I wasn't in the correct cadence or the correct like situational timing, I was still putting a foot forward. And even though it was a misstep, it was a step nonetheless and something I can learn from. If I hadn't said anything and I just left it to like an awkward silence, it would have been even worse. So I applaud myself for trying, um, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Goodbye.